Hi everyone, my name is Leeyola and welcome to my very first ever YouTube video on my channel. I've waited so long to actually say this. So this is a get to know Leeyola video, and behind the lens I have Terry Talks, who's going to be asking me questions.
Hey y'all!
That'll help you to get to know me better.
So we're going to start with your background.
Yeah.
Leeyola. So yeah, your name is Leeyola. Tell us more.
Actually, I need to actually, there's a story behind the name Leeyola. So it's been like a long time people asking me what Leeyola means. So I think this is a great platform to actually like break it down, and because it doesn't have a meaning, guys. Yeah. So my name is Tepiso, my birth name is Tepiso, and my surname is Leeyola, which is Northern Sotho. But because I went to a multiracial primary school, people couldn't pronounce Leeyola, so they would say Leeyola.
No.
So that's how Leeyola came about. So it stuck with me because, you know, in primary school they used to address us names. So that's how the Leeyola came about, because also it sounded very posh. It sounded
it's a cute name.
So yeah, it stuck with me until high school. Well, until now actually. So,
until now.
Yeah, so this is it became like an AKA name or a brand name.
Where were you born and how old are you?
I'm 31 years old. I was born in Joburg. Grew up in between Joburg and Pretoria. I have one older brother who's 2 years older than me, and yeah, that's pretty much about it. What else do you want to know?
Okay, so tell us about your work. So you're in the beauty industry.
Yes.
Tell us how did you start?
It started way back, just after high school. I obviously went to college after high school, but I had to drop out because my mom lost her job. So it was a financial crisis situation. So the reason why I dropped out is because my mom had lost her job, so she couldn't pay my fees anymore. So I had to find something that will help me like generate income. So I had a friend of mine that worked at a makeup factory. So that makeup factory is a factory where they actually receive makeup from overseas and then package the makeup and then send it to stores. So she wasn't really a makeup person. The only thing that she liked was like lipstick and perfume. The rest of the stuff she gave to me. So I really loved, from high school, I used to use Perez Collection. Remember Perez Collection? The makeup brand. Yeah. the makeup brand. It's some cheap makeup brand that I used to buy because that's what I could afford at the time. So obviously she had like your Max and your Cliniques and whatever, and then she gave them to me, and then obviously I put them into good use because people really loved how I did my makeup, and then they started calling me to actually do their makeup for like parties, for weddings and whatever. But I wasn't confident enough at the time because obviously I was still starting out and I felt like I wasn't that good. But it got to a point where I actually like decided to actually just put in more effort and practice into what I was doing, because I needed to make an income. So that was the only thing I knew how to do at the time. So that's how it came about. And then after that, I got my first gig. I remember it was for Mzansi Magic.
Makeup.
Yes, we were shooting like a short film. It was for like 5 days, and I was getting paid like 3.5 or something. Yeah, I was very excited about it because 3.5 at that time was a lot of money, and yeah, for a week it was a lot of money. So there's a friend of mine called Damaris. She works in production. She's also a makeup artist. So she told me that I should go to that gig and tell them that I'm a student. I was still learning how to do makeup because they needed somebody who's still in school, because obviously the budget was too low for somebody who was professional.
A professional makeup artist, yeah.
So I went. She borrowed me her kit because I didn't have like a full kit at the time. So she borrowed me her kit, and then I worked for the 5 days. It was a lot of work because I had to be on set at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and rep time was around probably 8 or 9, like very late at night. So I did that, and then I guess the rest is history.
And you're also a commercial model?
Yes, I do commercial modeling. My very first ever TV commercial was from Pepsi, and I'm drinking Pepsi right now.
Yeah.
I'm a Pepsi girl. So yeah, it was an international commercial under the agency that I am signed with, which is Blaze Models. That was one of the best days of my life, the highlights of my career. Like, it was so amazing because I remember my call time was around 11 in the morning. It was shot in Joburg, and the production company was from Cape Town, and the crew was from New York. So I remember I had because I was one of the leads. So I had my own nail technician, I had my own stylist, I had my own makeup artist. I literally had a team to myself. So it was really amazing. It was like the best thing that has ever happened to me. It was shot in Joburg, but unfortunately it didn't boom that much because of the controversial advert that came before the one that I was on.
Oh yeah.
I think it had Kendall Jenner or someone. I don't know. I don't really know the details behind the
somebody walking
story.
naked or something.
I can't remember properly, but it was something controversial. So unfortunately, the advert wasn't released like worldwide.
Yeah.
It was only released in America, I think. In South Africa, I think there are people that actually saw it, but I didn't get to see it. But like, I have the actual clip, but I didn't see it on TV.
So can you play it for us? Yeah.
Yes. It's not my favorite advert, but
all around creative. Tell us, give us like an advantage, one advantage of being a creative and a disadvantage of.
The nice thing about being a creative is that you create your own hours and you don't report to anyone. I think that's one of the greatest things about being a creative. The bad side of it though is it's very seasonal. There are times where you go for a month without getting like work, especially when it comes to both as a makeup artist and as a model, because with modeling you have to go to castings and stuff, so it becomes very tricky when you don't get castings and you don't get work for it goes on for a very long time. Same goes for like makeup artistry. You don't get clients all the time, but it's better with makeup artists because with makeup because there is no way I'll go the whole month without getting a client. There is no way.
Because you're that girl.
Because I'm that girl. I mean.
Tell us what your pronouns are.
My pronouns are she, her.
And what do you identify as?
I identify as a transgender woman.
Or transgender?
I actually went to say transgender.
What transgender thing is?
Yes,
So tell us about your transition. How was it? Yeah, a little bit about that.
Well, how it's going, because I'm still going through the transition process.
Yes.
So it's only been, I've been living like I've been living as a woman for a very long time now, like for over a decade.
Yeah.
I've always been
Feminine.
That girl, very feminine. I used to do braids, long hair and stuff. Makeup has always been my thing. So medically, I already started transitioning last year in March. So it's been about 10 months now into my transition. And so far so good. There's a few changes already. And my appetite is crazy. I gobble everything. The fortunate part is that I don't gain weight, so thanks to good genes. Mood swings, anxiety, depression. There are days where I just wake up and I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to see anyone. It's crazy because already I suffer from anxiety, but because I really wanted to do this, I didn't tell my doctor that I was actually like suffering from anxiety. But yeah, deep into it. But at least I did my research like for a very long time before I started transitioning. So I think that really helped me to manage my emotions and be cautious and be aware of my thoughts and everything. So far so good.
Are you dating at the moment? Do you come out to men firstly? No?
I think it's very important for me to come out. If I need to, if I meet somebody through social media, I think it's very important for me. Because even on my social media, it's written that I'm trans.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. So it's very important for people to actually know what they're getting themselves into. I think it's only fair. I think it makes sense. Because also, like, they will find out at some point. So the earlier the better. I do come out to men. I do actually tell them who I am. Yeah.
And your ideal man?
Ideal man. Ideal man. I'm into simple guys. Like, I like the simple types. Like, very reserved.
Yeah.
Like, homebody vibes. Like, not too out there. Not Instagram guys. I don't like Instagram guys. I get it, they were never popular. I like my man very mysterious and very laid back, very chilled. Very funny. Sense of humor, very important.
So if there's a male character out there that you think would fit the type of man you like, who would it be?
Physically.
Both physically and personality. Like, let's say somebody on The Wife plays a particular character and you're like, that's the kind of guy I would date.
The Wife, I don't watch The Wife.
Whatever.
I don't watch TV.
From whatever, TV. Or rapper or whatever, musician.
Yo. I can't think of anyone. I can't think of anyone that has the personality and the looks that describes my ideal man.
Okay.
I can't think of anyone. I can't think of anyone.
Do you have a best relationship experience?
Best relationship experience? Best relationship experience. Oh, best relationship experience.
What did he do?
Or maybe like the best relationship that I've been in. Best relationship I've been in.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean by best relationship experience?
Whatever.
Yeah, I think my relationship with a man, my ex, Stuart. I think Stuart is the most, is the first person that actually comes to mind when you talk about like best relationship experiences, because he, as much as our relationship was intergenerational and it was interracial, it was amazing. He was like as old as my mother. But that was the best relationship, Shem. I don't want to lie to you. He was very romantic, very thoughtful, very kind, very funny. He was everything, but
what happened?
There's only one thing that really was problematic about our relationship. He was coming from a divorce. I think he still had issues from his divorce, so he turned out to be very emotionally abusive. And I addressed it multiple times, but he didn't want to admit that he had a problem, so that was a problem for me. So I had to choose myself and leave because he didn't want to deal with his issues, and he was a heavy wine drinker, so every night and then every morning I'm expected to act like nothing happened, you know. So it was really like emotionally damaging for me, so I had to call it quits. We still talk though. He's a nice man. Besides the emotional abuse, he was top 2 and not number 2.
I wait.
He was amazing. I don't want to lie.
I know you're saying you're single right now, and I know you were in a relationship, sweetie. So what happened? Usingili kanjani? I-relationship period of 2022, Sisi.
We broke up.
What happened?
He says we were different. I don't know, after 15 months into it, he just thought that we were different. I don't know how is that a thing, but yeah. I really loved the guy. He was really like my kind of guy. Very laid back, very conservative, very chilled, very, But there were bits and pieces of things that were missing in our relationship. But unfortunately, you can't teach somebody how to love you. And it's a problem when you actually teach them how to love you, but they still don't want to love you how you want to be loved. So I think that was another thing for me. But he's the one that called it off, and I had to respect his decision and keep it moving.
If you were to reach out, would you?
Would I go back? No.
Okay.
Would I go back? I don't think I would. But I really care about him though. I really care about him, and it's very difficult for you to actually just move on like that, because he was part of my life for 15 months.
That's a lot.
I spoke to this man every day of my life, and now I have to get used to not having him in my life anymore. It's it's a very tricky situation, but we move.
Njolo, uyanyisa girls, but anyway,
I won't give up on Jolo. I'll find another one.
Getting into the random Q&As, we're just gonna ask you random questions.
Okay.
So, who is your celebrity crush?
Celebrity crush. Celebrity crush.
Don't be shy.
I'm trying to think of somebody.
AKA?
No, definitely not AKA.
Aibo.
Is it local or international?
Local.
Locally?
Local first and then international.
Local. Who are the men that I follow on Instagram?
Hey.
Because if I have a crush, I definitely follow him on Instagram.
An actor, maybe?
Crashy.
But
I can't think of anyone.
And you're lying.
I'm not lying. Okay, let me think.
Hi, but who do you like to see? Chapelo Mukwena.
He's hot, but he's not my crush. He's hot.
The guy from the river, Lawrence Maleka.
Definitely not Lauren Maleka.
Why?
Definitely not my type. He's funny. I like that about him.
Okay, I'm tired. Who? Who do you like? Okay, international.
International.
Yes, it's fine, Steve.
I think
you ever.
Idris Elba.
That's everybody's crush.
That's the first person that came to mind, but I don't think he's my ultimate crush. I also like this other guy, Onalimo Revenge Body, Khloe Kardashian. What's his name? He's a personal trainer. Corey. I can't pronounce his surname, but if you watch Revenge Body, you know who I'm talking about.
I've never watched.
Yo, he's hot. He's my imaginary husband.
Who is your favorite makeup artist? Celebrity makeup artist?
Favorite makeup artist?
Local and international.
Local, definitely Steffi. She's my favorite makeup artist, and she knows it.
Yeah. And then internationally?
Internationally, do I have a favorite makeup artist internationally?
You must put a picture of Steffi.
Very sweet. She's my mother.
Yes, we must have her on the channel one day.
We will, definitely.
And then who is your favorite makeup YouTuber? Wait, hold on. Makeup YouTuber and just YouTuber J. Like who, top 3 of your favorite
I don't
YouTubers?
have a favorite makeup YouTuber. Favorite what?
Makeup YouTuber, like a makeup influencer, K-Yams.
I love KM's
Oh, you know what? Give me your 3 favorite YouTubers.
Oh, 3 favorite YouTubers.
Yeah.
Definitely Sithatri Tipa, Miss EXO,
Miss EXO.
and who else? America used to be my favorite. I don't know if she's still.
I like America.
She's still a YouTuber. Yeah, I would say America.
And America as well.
Yeah, she's very fun. I love her.
Very,
She's bubbly and
Alright.
she's that girl.
Okay, I don't know Sitati, so I'm gonna go on her channel and start watching.
She's my ultimate
You
fave.
made me. You told me about her.
Yeah.
Okay. So another question: how many countries have you been to?
How many countries, guys? I've only been to Mozambique.
Okay. I'll try. At least you've been to a country.
At least I've been somewhere. I have a passport.
I have a passport that's gathering dust.
we need to start using that passport. I've already been to Mozambique.
Okay.
I'd like to go back again though, because it was very short the last time I went. Well, the early time I went, it was sort of a work trip, but it was quite fun. I would like to go back again.
Me too.
And many other countries. Yeah, and many other countries.
And then vlog.
You know.
Yeah. What is your favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show?
Yeah.
What a tricky question, because I hardly ever watch TV. Always on YouTube, and on TV I mostly like
Netflix or something.
reality TV shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love reality TV shows.
Which is your favorite?
Obviously Being Bonang was my ultimate favorite because I love Bonang. And
Le Bonza.
yes, Nekirata Levodi Neo's Diary. Love and hip hop, not so much. Obviously the Kardashians. Favorite makeup product or brand?
Yeah.
Brand
And product from the
Brand is
and
quite-
the product from the brand.
Brand is Crayolan. I'm a Crayolan girl, and I've been using their foundation for like over 7 years, ever since I started in the industry actually. So I think, yeah, I would say the Demacolor foundation from Crayolan.
That's your favorite. You'd never leave.
I would never use any other foundation besides Crayolan.
Yeah.
So, and there's a whole lot of products that I actually love from the brand. So I'd say Crayolan is my favorite makeup brand.
Okay, and then what is your favorite perfume brand?
Perfume brand. Perfume brand. I'm not really big on perfume, hey?
Yeah.
Not to say I'm not really big on perfume, but I would love to actually like try and start buying, like having a collection of perfume and stuff. Because the last time I bought myself a perfume, it was, I think 2018. And they stole it. I went to a wedding in Mpumalanga. Somebody stole it in my bag, and they stole my sunglasses as well. So that was the last time I actually bought myself perfume. So I was like,
So tell us, what is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear, I think after losing my mother, my biggest fear is rejection.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like being rejected. I don't like rejection.
And then, okay, let's ask you random one of two.
But
right?
I couldn't.
One of two.
Well, these are random already.
Either random, not random, sorry. A or B, right?
Okay, cool.
And you must, it's like 5 questions.
Okay.
All right. What's this? Wig or braids?
I would say braids.
Over a wig? You?
Well, the Wikidia fees, especially in summer, braids are more like easy to bear. Like, you know, I'll say braids.
Heels or sneakers?
Definitely heels. Definitely heels.
Micro, mini or long skirt?
What's micro mini?
Stepeza.
Stepeza. You know me. Stepeza. Stepeza.
Short nails.
Definitely long nails.
Okay, so if you had money and you had to choose between buying groceries or makeup.
Makeup.
And then champagne or beer?
Beer. I'm a beer girl.
What?
I am not a champagne girl.
What?
Well, I do drink champagne, but like it's not my favorite thing. Cause first things first, it's the hangover. It's unbearable. And a bloco thing. Champagne.
Okay, what favorite?
Beer.
Yeah.
Black Label.
I win.
Yes. I'm that girl. Black Label. I swear to you.
Okay. Chicken licken or a salad?
Chicken licken.
Over a salad.
Over a salad. Yes, chicken licken.
Water or Coke?
Water.
You like water. Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Music or movies?
Music.
Who would you alive right now if you were to invite 3 people to dinner that are living?
That are living.
Then who would you invite?
1 person.
3.
3.
Yeah.
Sure. 3. Bonang has to be there. Bonang must be there.
Mm-hmm.
I think Rihanna.
Mm-hmm.
And who else? Who else?
I don't know. They don't have to be a celebrity in person. Anyway.
Okay, who else?
Because you don't know Rihanna and Bonang, you'll be meeting them for the first time.
Yeah.
So who would you want to come with?
Probably my friend Offensi.
Okay.
Because Offensi is very conversational, so he will ask questions that
You'll be starstruck.
you know,
You'll be faking.
and he will probably be there asking all the right questions, and I'll be getting all the information that I need. So definitely Offensi.
Okay. Alright, so we're coming to it was nice. Oh, by the way, y'all, I'm Terry Talks. You can catch me on my own channel, Terry.
Yeah,
Talks.
Terry Talks.
If you want to see how I look, and I've had this one on my channel too.
So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Cheers.
Bye.